Hello Eagles, and welcome to Eagle News here with Mr. J. It is Friday, September 13th. There are no birthday shout-outs today, but we do have 4 birthdays this weekend. 3 are coming from House Julia, Noah Tucker, Sybil McKillen, and Chase Riddick, and 1 coming from House Mudita, Malaya Riddick. Happy birthday this weekend, students. Pay attention, please. If you are a student who does get breakfast, there are going to be some minor changes starting Monday with the breakfast location. And this really only is going to apply to houses. Right now, House Mudita and House Julia, your cart is going to remain in the exact same spot, and that's outside Dr. Newcomb's area. So that is where, if you're in House Mudita or if you're in House Julia, this is where you will go and get your breakfast. We're going to go ahead and put an extra cart there. We notice that this area is very popular, and a lot of students in Mudita and Julia getting breakfast, so that is where that location is. Now for House Kefi and for House Duende, this is the largest change. No longer starting on Monday will there be a cart as you enter out of the courtyard for House Kefi and House Duende. The cart is actually going to be located kind of near the area where you may enter into the cafeteria. That's where the cart is going to be located. So House Kefi students will have to now go down the hallway through the courtyard in order to get their breakfast. House Duende, there will be no longer a cart in your hallway. So what is going to have to happen is, as you enter House Duende's hallway, you will have to come down, go by the ramp by the auditorium near my office, and enter House Kefi, and you'll wait in line right there to get your breakfast. You are not to roam around. You are not to go to any other cart but this cart right here. Again, these changes are starting on Monday for our breakfast. Student ambassadors, don't forget, if you want to be a student ambassador, applications are due September 28th. But I do want to make a note that this is for 6th grade students only. So I do apologize, 4th and 5th grade students. You will have to wait a year or 2 years. This is for 6th grade students only. Remember, if you want to be considered for a student ambassador, you are to go to our school counseling suite located in room 1 right next to the front office / clinic to be able to get yourself an application. But they are due September 28th. Our essential of the week is be respectful to yourself and others. Give it to get it. And today we're talking about not showing disrespect, but with gestures in particular. So there are a few gestures that you can do that actually shows disrespect to somebody, maybe your teacher, to another classmate, an adult, and that simply is smacking of your lips, tisking, rolling your eyes, and sighing. Those are 4 ways, if you do those, that do show disrespect. And that would be breaking our essential of the week and essentials within our building. So your house would not be able to gain house points, possibly losing hearts, and definitely no golden feathers for your class if you were unable to do that. Houses, let's take a look. Did you help or did you hurt your house? Sportsmanship still is the same, so that's good that it hasn't changed there. But wow, we have 2 big celebrations today. And that is going to House Duende and going to House Kefi. Both of the houses have increased to 5 consecutive days of good behavior and good choices. So with that, a couple things happen. 1, obviously you set a new high score for yourself of 5. You earned yourself 50 house points, and you earned yourself Eagle Magic. So that is level 1. So next week, House Duende and House Kefi, your houses will be spinning to land on powers to either make your house more powerful or possibly hinder and hurt another house. House Julia, great job. You have got back up. Unfortunately, yesterday we did fall down to 0 and did lose a heart, but we're back to day 1. That's the way to go. Unfortunately, House Mudita, you did fall down to 0. We have a couple things that are going on. 1 for sure, we had a couple students the other day decided to push and shove each other in the cafeteria. Unacceptable behavior, dropping down to 0. And then we also are seeing some of House Mudita be a little bit loud in the hallway during transitions. I even had to step out yesterday a couple times and address their behavior, especially some 6th graders coming back from Encore. So unfortunately, we're back down to 0, but it means we start back over, we learn from our mistakes, and we move forward. So Eagle Magic again, House Duende and House Kefi next week will be spinning, but by that time, who knows, maybe House Mudita and House Julia can get up to 5 days as well. So House Julia, you did lose that heart the other day. House Mudita, there is the heart that unfortunately you have lost. Remember, at the end of the month, you want to be the house that has the most hearts. You receive the most bonus spins. You do not want to run out of hearts, because if you run out of hearts, that means you're going to give every other house 100 house points and a bonus heart. So our standings right now, it looks like House Julia in first place, but way to go to House Duende and House Kefi for receiving those 50 house points. And that is a great way to be able to get a lot of points and get yourself in a good position. But also, thank you yesterday for anybody who supported House Kefi, wore orange, earned a bonus house point for your house on our House Kefi Day for Encouragers Day. Our legacy thought of the day, think about your legacy, because you are writing it every single day. You are writing your legacy. Unfortunately, some students in House Mudita, your legacy was not written very well yesterday. So students, make it a great day or not, the choice is yours. We love you, and leave a legacy.